reality was talking. The whole world was shaking. Was like, what's going to happen? I want to play 2 minutes of it again. What could I not verse my
Okay.
people? Since everybody is already here, let's quickly take just 3 minutes of it. Then we move on. Take it from here. Let me put on the screen. Bear with me. We're almost there. Just 3 minutes sharply. There you go.
You should not make you look as if not for the parties have not done anything. Can't you get it? Why are you calling us? Call your brothers in the Southwest. Now we're making sacrifices for them.
But why would he call his brothers from the Southwest when it literally doesn't have anything to do with them? I mean, Nnamdi Kanu
It's not a sexual issue, Abi.
No, if you want to look at it from that sense, if you want to look at it from that sense, they will ask you what's their concern with him. A couple of them actually want Nnamdi Kanu to remain in custody. That the things he said.
What is his concern with Nnamdi Kanu then? Since you are going down, what is his own concern?
He is being detribalized.
He's looking for cheap popularity. I want to say to him, the Igbos are eminently qualified to solve their problem. That's what I'm telling you here.
Are you sure that they are evidently qualified to solve their problems? If that was the case, why was it taking this long?
Hold on, Esther. Al-Mustafa was in detention throughout Obasanjo's 8 years in office. Is that not true?
True.
Eventually, was he not let to go? Chief Wadiagu was detained here by Lagos State government for 2 years. I guess they was not let go. I'm talking to you now. Dasuki was in detention throughout Buhari. Or eventually, was he not let go? There wasn't any prosecution. Look, I don't want these people to set up again. I am telling you, you may not understand this thing. Go back to history. Esther, I want to know when to discuss with Ojukwu. When Ojukwu was threatening to leave because of the mass killing of the Igbos. And he told Ojukwu that, look, if the Igbos succeed, and he's going back to the Southwest to organize the Yorubas to leave Nigeria too, and form the Oduduwa Republic. Immediately, Awolowo came back, believing with what and Ojukwu believing what he discussed with those Awolowo. Immediately, Awolowo came back. He had a deal with Togowan, who promised him to make him the prime minister. And that was why the Southwest teamed up to fight the Igbos during Biafra. What does that tell you? Do you know that if Awolowo has done what he promised Ojukwu, Nigeria would not be where it is today? Are you not aware? Or is it not a fact? The one that his brothers are doing that they want to leave Nigeria, he's not talking about it. It is our own. You want to champion our cause, Abi, because we are foolish people. We don't know what to do. Look, my dear, don't bother yourself. Whenever it becomes, whenever God wants to do something, nothing will stop it. What ask the Israelites what is going on over there now? They suppressed for 400 years. Today, they are number 4 most powerful nation in the whole world. You cannot cause whom God has blessed.
But Barrister, are you condemning? Are you literally condemning Sowore's effort? Because a couple of people are happy he's doing this.
How the one you have been protesting? Did not tell him not to protest. Why is he calling me to come and join him? All these efforts we have been making all over the years. It's not enough. So if they're releasing that because of Sowore, it's still not the same and the federal government. So all the effort the Igbo leaders have made, you didn't recognize it. Is Sowore so you want to recognize the answer? No, tell me. Is Sowore so you want to recognize? That means you don't even recognize us. Anytime we have problem, we have got Sowore. No, all this effort we have made peacefully. It's not enough. It is not when you want to protest and they shoot you. They say, yes, you want to bring Biafra. You want to cause problem in Nigeria. You want to destabilize Nigeria. Is that what you want? Why Tagu just made a statement? They called him a terrorist. A statement to a statement. He didn't carry a gun or nothing. Why is he trying to set us up? You want to call us to go to
So we want to set them up.
They will release him Nnamdi Kanu. That was saying. They will release him. There's no two ways about it. They will release him. When the campaign will come, they will come to the answers to campaign. I will not give them our vote. We will not. That's what we told the Buhari. He thought we were joking. We will not give them our vote.
Well, they'll tell you that in the grand scheme of things, your votes don't really count. I mean, the president won in 2023 without the votes from the southeast.
Look, 2023 is not 2027. The Nigerian eyes are open now. They know better. But if they want to make the same mistake, all well and good. All of us will be here crying, Ebin Tawa. Meanwhile, the Igbos, we already done. We don't need any follow. After all, we don't depend on government. I hope you know that. Esther, the Igbos have not been living on government like this. I hope you know. So those who depend on it, they will cry more.
This man is tribalistic.
I thought that part does not bother me. I don't want people coming to who is Sowore to be telling people to come and follow him to go to Abuja. Sowore. He has not been a minister. He has not been a governor.
Monsieur, but at least he's a presidential candidate. He was a presidential candidate in 2023.
I mean, I'm a presidential candidate in my house now. My family have voted for me.
Barrister Darlington, thank you very much for lending your voice. And these are basically the...
Okay, that's just part of it, but if you play back, you will hear more later on. But I believe waiting a year now is enough for us to give our submission. The man was literally talking so much hatred in his voice, so much anger in his voice. If this man catch Sowore one-on-one for his Halloween, the beat will go beat Sowore because the way they talk. Anyway, let's start talking, my people. I appreciate every one of you right there. Thank you. So,
please, Niger Watch, please. I will, because sometimes I needed this. If it's a favor, I need it. I know I'm not the first person today. Probably Jonathan, maybe.
You must ask.
Yes, I know. No, now I'm coming. I don't want to make a something.
For you guys, but
Jonathan. Jonathan, please, for whatever it is worth, please just allow me to, please, for today.
All right.
Allow me to go first. I really need, and
Niger
okay. Niger Watch, please. No. Before you go, you will assist me. There's something because in this Nnamdi Kanu case, I think even if it's only that I spoke of today, that should be okay. I want you to zoom in. There's a book I'm having here. Please zoom in. It's very big. Look at how big it is.
Okay.
This is like the Bible. It's like a Bible.
Clinical chemistry.
No, T's textbook of clinical chemistry and molecular diagnostics. Every doctor must have this. That is just like the Bible. This is the thickness. You see how thick it is? Now, let me show you the latest edition. It's called T's textbook of laboratory medicine. All these editors you see here, where are they? All these editors, they are from Harvard University. That is #1 book in America. Every physician must have it as the right-hand side. Now, because of what it is worth, this is a handbook you have to put in your pocket. Clinical Chemistry in Diagnosis and Treatment. This is by Irish authors. Why I have to say this is that if people look at the, the chart, the private chart, they said Nnamdi Kanu is having low potassium. Low potassium means hypokalemia.
Hey,
it's a disorder. Low potassium. You know, people will say you are diabetic because the glucose in your system is high. That is what they call diabetes. You have become diabetic. You carry all the time your glucose in your blood. It doesn't metabolize. You can knock you off. In an attempt to treat diabetes, you want to push it down. You may push it down below level. You become hypokalemia. You slump also and die. But potassium is hypo. Very important. Nnamdi Kanu, what is suffering? If you read this, it says low potassium increases the risk of abnormal heart rhythm. You know the way the heart beat? Under normal circumstances, you wake up, your heart is beating. When you run like 100 meters, all these things, you see the way your heart will be beating, even if you are doing exercise. That is you caused it yourself because you wanted to run or you want to do exercise, so you cause your heart to increase the more. That is no problem. When you are panting, say, hey, people say, what happened? Say, oh boy, I've been running, oh, that dog, they pursue me. That masquerade, they pursue me. Or I was running to catch a bus. That one, are you causing? Now, when your heart start to beat or that slow, even if you are at rest, this low potassium can cause you cardiac arrest. Instantly you die. Me, when they talk like this, I can die. It doesn't just mean that you must be diseased. So you can now imagine, even your potassium can be okay, you can crash anytime. So Nnamdi Kanu's case has also been confirmed. That's why that House of Rep member representing him was challenging the speaker, saying Nnamdi Kanu is at the verge of death. You heard him say it. People heard him. Why I have to bring these books to tell you is, if I won't, there's no time, but let me tell you something like for references, people that want to read it. These are the Buddhists. This is what this thing is all about. So having established the severity of Nnamdi Kanu's case, let me now see if I can talk of the gigantic nonsense of that barrister. Probably he's a barrister, he hasn't known anything about medicine. I can understand, I can excuse him. But even if you do not know, he must have heard of Mao Zedong of China. They were asking him, why is it that you are doing all this? He said it does not matter the color of the cat, but any cat that can kill the rat. At this stage, I don't care who brought Nnamdi Kanu out. Nnamdi Kanu is at the verge of death. Low potassium. Look at it. Low potassium. No, listen. Low potassium. You see, that's why I have to lift all these books up to show people so that they can go and read about it. I'm not quoting from anywhere. Low potassium is dangerous. That is an A&E case anytime. If you work in path lab, you measure somebody's blood. The way it works is, in the UK, you go to GP or anywhere. It takes your blood sample, send it to the lab for examination. If everything is all right, they won't bother the GP. You will take your turn. When it is the turn, you receive the result. The moment they do it and find out that something is critically abnormal, whether high or low, they will take a phone and call the GP. Say, look, this patient should be in the hospital accident and the emergency immediately. Without wasting time, they send an ambulance. The potassium is low. Look at it, can induce cardiac arrest instantly and the person goes. Cardiac arrest is dangerous. Cardiac arrest is dangerous. That is the situation of Nnamdi Kanu, confirmed. The only treatment you can give immediately, mild, is you bring drip, this thing they call drip, which is water and maybe some glucose for those who don't get energy. Or you bring, when you bring this one called water, real sterilized water, not the one where infection go, they anyhow water, sterilized, pharmaceutically manufactured, you put it into him and then get potassium as if it's injection, put it in that drip, you go they enter into vein small. If you rush it, it go collapse. You can close the eye and die. So as you are giving it, maybe you give it over 2 hours. Gently go just they drop. If he say don't they come up well, you keep them every morning, you give them banana. Banana is the sure way of getting potassium. That's why Oyibo will recommend you any morning, even if you don't take breakfast, take one banana. It gives you a quick burst of energy, just like somebody who's in boat go there for life, say, oh, your mark said go. You see the way they move. Before it goes stagger, come steady himself, begin run. That quick burst is what it gives you. All these things are detailed. So this is why I have to say all this. This is the condition they explain here. Look at how big the book is. So these are some of the things. This is what Nnamdi Kanu is going through. And Sowore volunteered, even if now your enemy. This is a matter of life and death, and somebody is talking politics. Is that what we are talking about? Hypokalemia. Nnamdi Kanu can drop dead anytime. Look at it. Nnamdi Kanu can drop dead anytime. Why potassium matters? The muzzle can fail him. Fluid balance, suppose that, so many things. Look at the mild, 3 to 5, 3 to point. This is mild though. If he drop below 3, like 2 point something, I don't know, but then they say it's low. It can drop anytime. Cardiac arrest, it can happen. There are things you don't allow in your body. I'm speaking now from the point of a professional expertise. Potassium, Potassium, calcium. You do not let it. Calcium, it can trigger so many things. Potassium, if it's high or low, is a problem. Glucose you can manage, I agree. It can affect your blood pressure. The moment your blood pressure rises and then beats out of, and look at where they dump Nnamdi Kanu. It's having low potassium, for God's sake. Low potassium. Go and ask any ambulance driver in the UK. They will tell you the moment they receive low potassium, the next thing is hospital. I'm saying it, the word should hear me. Hypokalemia is instant. That is, that do you have hypokalemia and you are still existing? It's only by the, I don't know whether it's just like your metabolic system in the body is trying to balance it. Otherwise, the treatment is how to bring the potassium up, because you don't know. It's like tire pressure in your car. The moment the tire pressure in your car low, you know yourself, you know I'm now. There's no cure than to go and pump the tire up. If you over pump it, it can burst. If you under pump it, you're gonna consume your petrol. It's as simple as that. You have to leave it at the normal pressure. So Nnamdi Kanu is having a low potassium, hypokalemia, hypo, and somebody is talking, blaming Sowore. Oh, the gods are wise. So you see, this is the type of rhetorics that when I listen to, I feel annoyed. Sowore, let me say this, send you a direct message. Sowore, if this is the only thing you achieve in your life, you have taken a shot at immortality. It does not matter the color of the cat, but the cat that can kill the rat. I don't care. This is a matter of life and death. And somebody is still playing politics. It must be this, it must be that. To hell with the person talking about this nonsense. I'm even surprised when I hear this low potassium. I was saying, are they sure? Nnamdi Kanu can crash at any time. No wonder they panic. It's at the verge of death, really. So far, it's low potassium. Nigeria Watch, quote me anyway. Anybody that comes, I can bring it. I read it out. These are experts. Hypokalemia, go and read about it. It's written here. It can cause you cardiac arrest. Simple, you die. So what is the talk? And they confirmed. Why can't they bring him out? The treatment, the first treatment about anything, whether it's on, is to put potassium in his system, to bring it up, so that the blood pressure and whatever can be a bit start to normalize. Then after that, you now talk of how to sustain it through dieting. First you use drug. You use drug to bring it up, then you now use normal diet. All of us, when they eat food every day, we get potassium. We may not know. But when your own is so low or so high, if it's high, they have to crash it to start to do something so that your kidney will open and they start to urinate a lot of potassium out. They give you a drug until it comes to the level. Because it is low, you have to add. If it is high, you have to reduce. How do you reduce in the body? Through urine. You give a drug that will give you, that will make you urinate it out. That's why all these people that run athletes, when they want to check them, they say bring your urine. You refuse to say you don't have. They give you one type of drug, the antidiuretics. Before you know it, you want to pass urine. They collect your urine and see what they want to see. So now the Kanu is having low potassium, and somebody is busy talking politics. I don't want to cause the personal aid because there are some words we may not use here. But I'm so disappointed. Sowore, please, if this is what you do, maybe this is why God brought you into this world for a purpose. Forget about presidency. If you can do the magic, whatever it is, for whatever whichever way you do it, I don't care. Nnamdi Kanu is not my father, is not my brother in terms of same parent. But as a person, I'm concerned in human health. How can you be hearing this type of thing and somebody is still talking politics? The fact that they didn't even take Nnamdi Kanu to the hospital now is even an indictment on the federal government of Nigeria. What do you want? Do you want him to die there? We are talking of this. We are talking of hypokalemia, and somebody is still delaying. I wish I can be able to crash DSS. I go there and crash it and say, look, bring the guy out. It doesn't matter, even if you want to keep him for 100 years. Let the potassium be corrected. They keep him. Correct the potassium first. Even if you want to try him for continue, but correct the potassium, because the guy can give up anytime. That is not this. I say it's a fruit, banana. That's what they first recommend, which is common. So what is the meaning of all this? I'm so disappointed. Sowore, please do not pick any discouragement. For what it is worth, please. For what it is worth, continue. Even if those people you contacted, refused to get back to you, don't worry. Nobody knows tomorrow. The lady that was working for, the lady that worked for Arise News, she was hell and hearty. Yes, no sickness, but where is she today? So anybody can give up anytime. It does not mean that it's only the person who is bedridden that will die the next day. No. This is life. Matter of life and death. And there's still somebody is still talking politics. Sowore should not do it. He's trying to do. And so what? Let it be what he did. Do you know why God created Sowore? Or is it because all of us will just be beating about the bush, looking for what does we do not know? It might be for this reason. In the end, maybe Sowore do this and they couldn't. That is enough for him to be able to save Nnamdi Kanu, even if whatever he's going to, whatever magic, I don't care. I read today that he went to Jonathan, former President Jonathan, and talked to Jonathan. Jonathan said he would.
Supported him, yes.
Yeah, Jonathan supported him, and I know he is talking to other people. No man, Niger Watch, I say it here. Nobody can be bad 100%. Nobody can be good 100%. So even if we do not support Sowore's brand of politics, a call P2B, what is it called, package fraud. Today he said he will drop differences. We contact them because this is a matter of life and death. Yes, I support it. He said it. He said he will drop no matter political differences. He said we approach everybody because okay, Sowore must have had this low potassium. What are they talking about? What are they talking about? I'm really disappointed. That barrister Darlington I've been knowing him to be talking nonsense for a long time. Let me tell you why. These are the people here in Kenneth Okonkwo that Atiku is using. He will always be telling you, Peter Obi should go and deputize Atiku. Peter Obi Bomana can make president. That barrister you are seeing, all the time is the president Atiku. Has he read the testimonial written by Obasanjo on behalf of Atiku? Has he not read it? What is even Atiku that you are supporting? Atiku wanted Nnamdi Kanu out, even if he doesn't mean it. Is that not enough for you to, even if you are Mumu to Atiku paid you. The fact that Atiku is supporting Sowore, support Sowore too. You can justify your case. You see, these are the Mumu people. Forget if somebody can wear suit and tie. That's why I said, somebody like me, the day will appear on Arise News by mistake or anywhere to give interview. That day they will know that there are men and there are men. I can't take all this shit. Somebody's having low potassium. Why I'm saying low potassium is I want people to go and read about it. Nnamdi Kanu can give up anytime. The potassium is low. How can the body synthesize potassium? Do you know the type of diet they are giving him? Even if you force him to eat banana now, it might not really help because he can crash. Because the system is weak. The only way to bring potassium up is by infusion. You use drip to pass it slowly so that it will get to a normal level. Then you use diet to correct it. It can be corrected. It's not HIV, neither is it COVID. So it can be cured. It's just to manage him very well. That's what they are doing. So this is an indictment that they don't give him a balanced diet. That is an indictment. They don't give him a balanced diet. That's why he doesn't get it. Look at all this food. We all eat it every day. One way or the other, you take milk, you take others. Even if you don't take banana directly. So what are they telling us? One day Nnamdi Kanu will just pack up. And the people will say, they didn't do this. Please, this is not about Igbo politician. Nnamdi Kanu's case is like Nelson Mandela. Mandela was fighting for his Gosa people, XHOSA. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yet, the whole world took it upon themselves. So anybody talking about Nnamdi Kanu and Igbo, you haven't started. If you like freedom and you hate injustice, all you need to do is you support the case. It's not a question of this or that. Mandela is not a Nigerian. Nigeria carry him for head. Mandela is not an American. Every part of the world. Why did people support the same Mandela? Because Mandela saw that the blacks in South Africa, his own people, are being treated badly the way they're doing in Igbo. So he stood up for them. In the course of that, he sent him to prison, and then the world went wide. Onyeko Onwenu sang about it. Chris Esen sang. Majefa. So many Nigerian musicians. What is it called? Oris Wiliki. All of them. We know them. They started singing, release Martin Mandela, Majek Fashek, all of them. So why is it when it comes to Nnamdi Kanu and people are telling me, if you really love freedom and you believe in justice, you must take the guy out. Meanwhile, the court has released him. Say, let him go. We thought that it's a case of keeping him there, feeding him. Now you are not giving him balanced diet and the potassium is dropping. And people are telling me, you are still playing politics. May God wipe out the generation of that barrister Darlington. I must have to say it. If it's bad, I take it back. But may God deal with him. How can you have low potassium and you are still talking about nonsense? Low potassium is as good as the person. Ambulance must be on the run. If you fail to bring up potassium, it crashes, the person goes. That's cardiac arrest. The moment your heart start to beat irregularly, or maybe it's not beating at all, yeah, you pack up. You pack up, even if your eyes are open. The moment the heart is no longer beating, you are off. How can you circulate blood in the body without the heartbeat? If it beats too much, problem. If it's not beating at all, problem. Why is it that when you go to hospital or anything, the first thing they use a stethoscope to go and check your heartbeat? Can you hear any beating? They say yes, it beats once every 2 seconds. It's a problem. It's beating very fast. It's a problem. Why? Every doctor, every nurse must have a stethoscope in case, because heart is the main thing. That is the major organ you look for. The moment they bring somebody, you check the heartbeat. Are you hearing any beating? Yes. Are you sure? Come and check. Oh yes, there's a beating, but it's slow. Then they start to say, okay, he's still breathing. That is the meaning. But the moment they are not hearing, they say, this dead on this is DOA, dead on arrival. So what nonsense are we talking about here? Now just watch, I'm so embarrassed and pissed off, to be honest with you, that a human being can be playing politics over somebody who they say is at the verge of death. And you are still blaming Sowore. Why should he come? Try to teach us the history of Akintola and their Wolo. What nonsense are they talking about? MK Abiola. So is that what matters? Let Nnamdi Kanu come out and alive before they start talking any other thing. Thank God Sowore took it upon himself. Sowore, you are with me 1,000,000%. Please go forth. If that is what you can achieve, you achieve it. I think you've achieved the goal of your life. You never know why God created you. You may think it's because of all these things you are doing. Please, Sowore, for what it is worth, go forth, releasing Nnamdi Kanu. I don't want to know how you are going to do it. If your magic can bring him out, that's okay. Who knows? It might be you God want to use, the way Nigerians say. But don't listen to people like that useless barrister. You are coming to TV to come and tell us. When people know what low potassium is, do you know why people die of heart attack? Do you know what causes heart attack?
You know, the funny part of it is that you can see what I put on the screen now. You know, severe low potassium can kill if not treated quickly.
Thank you. You see, that is low potassium below 2.5. That is low.
You should delay on Nnamdi Kanu's health right now. So
that is delay. What I'm saying is, it's only the system. You know, the system is like the system is trying to manage, because in Niger Watch, you may be surprised that somebody said I ate this thing. They purge me. I eat all of us go the same party. They share the same food. I ate it. It didn't purge me. You ate it's purging you. Not that they poisoned your own. I didn't poison my own. It's just that your system, for one reason or the other, couldn't sort of battle with it. He couldn't. Then you start purging. My own was able to battle with it for that time being, not forever. Then he didn't. So now the Kanu system will now be balanced, because it's a balance. When this one go low, he go to try other means to see if they can be able to breathe. He go to try on his own. If he couldn't make it, he just give up. He just give up. Low potassium is very, very critical. Ask anybody, ask any physician. They will tell you things to watch out for, because it has a direct impact on your blood pressure. I'm saying this, people are listening to me. It has a direct impact on your blood pressure. And there somebody is talking of in Yoruba we go do it.
It's there, you know. If not treated on time, then this can lead to dangerous irregular heartbeats, cardiac arrest.
Cardiac arrest! That's all!
You know, paralysis and total muscle weakness. So
weakness! Because that is the thing, it can't cope. So this muscle weakness means that the system wants to correct itself. Anatomy of the body, of human body, is so, God made it perfect that certain things, it will correct it by its own. It's only when it fails, you can say, let me use drug. That's why they say eat balanced diet. When you are eating balanced diet, it's like you are giving everybody equal what they need. But now he has shown that it's not eating balanced diet. They don't know they don't know whether to give him protein. It should be full of protein, considering his age, protein to repair body tissues, vegetable to give him daily vitamin. Carbohydrate is not doing bricklayer job. So why are you loading him with carbohydrate for energy? He doesn't do bricklayer job. He's not a manual laborer that you say I go finish one tube of yam. Before you know it, he go to cultivate, they go. This one needs, because his body is at a particular state, steady. So he needs protein to be repairing body tissues and then to renew his tissues at every point in time. They're not doing all these things. Thank you.
That was a wonderful solution from you, Ogasim, and thank you for how you responded to it. I'm very happy with this, because the only thing I can see here is that when someone is in the point of death, if it's your enemy, your worst enemy that want to rescue you from dying, you should open your arms and let your enemy help you. Talk less of Sowore. I've never declared to be enemy to anybody. You were just speaking with hatred. That's something else now.
I fear my God. I fear my maker.